So like I said, I grew up in Austin. I joined the Marine Corps shortly after September 11th. I served 4 years on active duty, returned to Austin and opened a small business. I had an insurance agency in Austin and quickly expanded to Utah and Nevada. After 2 years, I was missing something in my life, and that was public service. That's something that I really developed from the Marine Corps. And I decided to return to public service, moved to DC, went to work for the Department of Treasury. Over the last 3 years, I was responsible, and I was their first Veterans Employment Program Manager, managing veteran employment, recruitment, and retention programs for 13 agencies across the country. It was the greatest job that I could ever have, being a fellow veteran, being able to help veterans find work in the government and in private sector. But there are several things that I learned over the last 10 years of being in the military, owning a business, and working for the federal government that came together for me and made me leave my job at the Department of Treasury to run in this election cycle so I can make a difference. Being in the military, being a veteran, I understand what having a strong military means and why it's important. I understand the commitment that our government has made to veterans, and I've seen firsthand, after working in the government, what's being said and the travel in the country and seeing what's actually being done. There's a big gap there that we need to bridge. There's a lot of work that needs to be done. I've owned a small business. I've grown up in a family of small business owners, and I'm tired of seeing small businesses close, not only in our community, but across the country. Regulations, taxes, so many other burdens on business are causing lots of problems, and we need someone who's going to stand up, make a difference for the right reason and not because it's the politically correct thing to do. Like I said, working for government, I saw a lot of things. While it was a great job, I didn't agree with the practice of spending so much money, that our taxpayer dollars. I'd look at those in leadership and say, don't you pay taxes? We're spending your money too, my money, my family's money, my friend's money. Shouldn't we be spending that more wisely? There are so many ways that we can cut costs, reduce overlapping spending across many different programs and agencies, and we need to do that now. So what I want to do is bring my experience. Yes, I'm young. I acknowledge that. I'm the youngest person in this race, but I'm excited about that because I think it's time that my generation has a voice, stands up for what we believe in, and we ultimately do what's right. That we really live with public service in our hearts and do what's right for our country. So again, I appreciate the opportunity to be here today. We do have a meet and greet coming up next month at the Double Eagle Ranch, so we'll be publishing more information about that in the coming weeks. So I look forward to getting to know you here, there, and on many other occasions over the next couple of months. My website is beltzforcongress.com. We've got some literature in the back, and again, I look forward to meeting all of you, and thank you again for having me today.
Thank you.